congrats on signing an extension. I'm sure you're right to be here again next year.
Yeah, very much so. Sorry, I've lost my voice, guys, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, I am, yeah. The club were happy for me to play on next year. I really wanted to, so I'm really enjoying my footy and still motivated. So, yeah, very easy decision and, yeah, pumped to play one more year at least.
Obviously the body's still feeling good.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm continually working hard on it. Prepping for games and pulling up from games is a bit tougher, but that's always the way it is. But I understand that, and I'm just working hard to stay fit and healthy and continue to play and influence on field. So all going well so far.
Have you changed anything in terms of recovery over the last couple of years? As you get a bit older, or
a bit more reformer and Pilates, a bit more nice stretching. No, I'm probably just focusing on the things that I know really help me, and I've over that, I suppose, 12, 13 year career I've had, I'm understanding what really helps my body and what things I can just sort of leave alone. So yeah, probably just over that time I've known the player I am and how I pull up and what I need to do to prep for games. So yeah, getting better at it, which is good.
So absolutely no hesitation, a pretty easy decision to just go again.
Yeah, no, the club's been great to me from the day I've said it many times previous. They didn't need to give me a shot way back when as a Category B rookie, and they did, and yeah, forever indebted to them. So I was always wanting to play here. I love the area, got some great mates here, so very easy.
What excites you the most about coming back to 2026?
Probably my teammates. I really enjoy playing with them. I've got some great mates. Talk about Busey and Garth, Jack Henry, Mark O'Connor, but the young boys coming through, seeing what Max is doing on field, seeing what Ollie Dempsey's doing on field. Yeah, it's just exciting. I think we've always said it's a great place to be, the club, and we want to compete and we want to win games and we want to be up there at the pointy end of the season. And I feel like we've made a great start to this season. That's the goal to the end of this year, and again next year. I'm excited to see what we can do. So yeah, I was always wanting to play on and at this club for sure.
You speak about the new brigade. I guess Shannon Neale played one of those breakout games. How did you see his performance, and what do you think is great reward for that young bloke?
Yeah, it's amazing. Great persistence. I did a lot of training on him this pre-season as well, and he's really improved the way he's been able to one, with his contested stuff, and then two, free himself up to jump at the ball. He's, 202, and when he jumps in his reach, he takes some really strong contested marks up high that are very hard to spoil. So I reckon that's a sign of a really good key forward when you can do that. And he's sort of got a bit of an athletics background, so we're always telling him to use his power and use his speed. And one of his last goals out there, when it gets kicked to space, you can really show that. So yeah, he'll grow in confidence each game, but he works really hard and he wants to be a part of the team's success, and he's getting that reward, which is great.
Could you just clarify your sort of role there during the pre-season? So you were like a little bit of a mentor, like how did it all work essentially?
Yeah, I was sort of playing more as a defender in the pre-season, bit of ruck as well, but I just loved working with all the young guys, and like you mentioned, Scratch, Con O'Sullivan's the other one. They're really good at asking questions, so it's easy for us. I'll offer advice where I see it, but they'll come up and ask questions. So it's perfect, just very happy to answer it. So yeah, he's really inquisitive, curious about his game and what's easy to play on, what's hard to play on, what should he be doing more against me compared to what he should do against Stewie. So I feel like we're all learning that way, and I feel like this pre-season he's really improved. I'm not saying that's from any one player at the club, but it's more his attitude and wanting to improve has led to that.
280 games, you just put James Kelly, put a hockey in the shade in terms of games. You go past Harry Taylor and then you knock off a few more, hopefully on the way to 300. Do you sort of pinch yourself and go, gee, I'm putting myself in some real echelon breaks in the club, in the game club?
There's some great names, and that's always really exciting. I think I'll think about that more post-career. I'm really trying to stay in the moment. I know it sounds a bit cliche, but I'm really trying to enjoy just every day, every training session I've got here. But you mentioned some of those names. It's a real privilege because they're the ones that taught me how to play football way back when I first got to the club, you mentioned Cal, you mentioned Harry Taylor, all these guys. It's it's pretty special to have played with them and learnt from them. And they taught me sort of the right way in terms of how to play footy, the values, how to work hard and keep myself healthy, so I'm available to play as many games as I can. So it's been a great journey, but I'm not finished yet, and it's one that I'll look back on pretty fondly, I suppose, once I finish up.
Your durability, I think it's 280 in the club, or 280 to 297. Can you put that down to anything specific?
Not really. I've always been a big believer that I think the running side of things and me doing athletics has really helped from a coordination point of view, from a resilience point of view. So I've been really fortunate to not have too many soft tissue or stress injuries. The injuries I've copped are maybe just physical tackles or hits or corkies or whatever it might be. So from that point of view, my body's been able to stay really fresh. And I came to footy at 21 and hadn't played much previous, so I'm not as banged up as maybe I would have been if I played the whole way through. But no, I don't know, I've just enjoyed playing. I've found new challenges, and when my roles changed, I've really found what's motivated me and what I can work on to improve. And if I'm constantly working on improving a little bit, I think as a player I'm improving. And it's helped me stay on the park, and I suppose it's helped me on the selection table too.
Is the goal for you to be a one-club player, just to stay at Geelong?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. I don't need a shout, do I? The mic's right here. It would be. Yeah, I think that's. There's nothing wrong with changing clubs for whatever circumstances, but for me, the Guthries were the ones that got me to the club. Andrew Guthrie, Geelong didn't need to take a chance on me. They did. I love the place. I've grown up with the place. I've been here for 14 or so years now. So, I would definitely want to be a one-club player, and I think I will be. Yeah.
Talk about players with these athletics backgrounds like Wiltshire, yourself, Shannon, Holmesy. What's your comment on that? Is that just a little bit of Geelong strategy, or is that just a common thing? Or is it by design, or just happenstance?
I don't think it's by design. I think it's just happened. I'm coming from a biased athletics background, so if I had kids, I would definitely put them into athletics, because I think it teaches you how to work hard, it teaches you coordination, teaches you a bit of resilience, which holds you in good stead for any sporting career you want. Let's talk about Max and Shannon. They work so hard on the track, and they've come from pretty hard events, 400 hurdles, Scratcher was a 400, 800 runner. They're events that you really need to know how to hurt and work hard. And then you see them in games. You see the gut running Max does. He's learnt that from his hurdling background. So it's amazing to watch. I can't really put it down to one thing, but me coming from a biased athletics background, I loved it, and I think that's really helped at least stay on the park with footy.
I know you can't give away all the state secrets and whatnot. Getting the job on Bond, how did that sort of come about? Quick hand up. What are the discussions like pre-game?
Yeah, they change week to week, but I've played on the taller mids a little bit with Bont and Cripper and those in the past, and Scotty knows that, and he goes through all different scenarios, and it wasn't a hard thing on Bont. It was more just play on the wing. It was great to have Reece back, so I got a bit more chop out, not as much in the ruck. And I suppose the way I play the wing is different to a lot of the other players in the team. And it was just, there was a stoppage focus that if it was on my wing, I'd go to him. And that was just a specific scenario for that game against him. Which helps, But I enjoyed the challenge. I enjoyed the different roles within the games as well. And no doubt my role this week will be slightly different as it will be next week, as it will be last week. So, it's good.
150 games for Jack Henry this week, as you alluded to, a really good mate. It must be wrapped for him, especially the last 3 years having probably been kind of in terms of getting his body completely right. It looks like now he's on the way. Yeah,
it's amazing. He had a really good start to his career, and then obviously a few injuries along the way. So it's been tough on him, but he's resilient as ever. And Yeah, no, he's good. He's a great mate, Jackie. I would love to say he's one of our hardest workers, but he's just naturally talented. He'll go out there today, he'll take 4 intercepts, he'll beat me in 4 contested marks. He'll go to the gym, he'll squat heavier than the majority of the guys in the team, and then he'll spend the majority of the time in the sauna. So he's just a no-fuss character that, I suppose like Colin, a lot of the defenders down there, you give them, doesn't matter how hard a job you give them, they're just happy to do it, and they want to embrace it, and that's a sign of a good player. So, yeah, it's very special. Looking forward to playing with him. It's another special game that you can tick off. You're like, oh, I was involved in that game, and yeah, really proud of Jack. It's an awesome effort.
Did you know before last Thursday about Bailey Smith's shin injury, or did he keep that really quiet?
No, I mean, a lot of players deal with a lot of niggles throughout the week, so no, I didn't speak about that too much with him. I saw he had a bit of extra taping just before the game, but yeah, it's probably something he just was dealing with, but very keen to play. And yeah, the influence again he had on the game, it's amazing. I've said before, but he's one of our hardest trainers, and he's been such a good teammate, the way he influences, the way he communicates. And yeah, no, I didn't really know about the shin, but didn't really stop him. He still he covered the ground well and got to a lot of contests.
Have you done that before, like had a little injury but not told the coaching staff about it?
Yeah, I don't think all the staff need to know. I mean, obviously, if I've got something going on, I'll speak to the medicos, and that's an open line of communication, but they trust me and I trust myself to make the decision. Once I choose to play, there's no excuses, I'm right to go. And I would expect that of all my teammates, that you're going to be carrying sore spots each week. You're never going to feel as fresh as you do at the start of the season, but you make the decision to play and you're into it. There's no excuses, you're playing 100%. So yeah, we've got a very open line of communication at the club, but yeah, I suppose they don't need to know everything. Yeah.